What is up, guys? This is the MMA neighborhood. I'm
good.
Devin.
I am Steven.
And you know we are back again with UFC 286, baby.
Yeah.
Edwards versus Usman 3, bro. This is all the money's on the line here. The belt's on the line for that welterweight belt. But before we get into the main event, we have the famous Steven prelims.
Oh, fuck yeah.
What we got for us, Steven?
Now, there's a high caliber. There's 3 chick fights on this whole card. Every single one of them are bangers.
Ooh.
So I'm going to start with the first one.
Go ahead.
Which opens the whole thing on the early prelims. Juliana Miller. You recognize the name, Devin? Probably not.
Jim Miller's wife?
No, she was the winner of the Tough Series.
Oh, no way.
So she is fighting. She is going against Veronica Macedo.
Okay.
Macedo.
All right.
And so I'm excited to see her.
Nice.
And then we have our other girl, Joanne Wood.
Calderwood? Or?
Yeah,
No.
they dropped the Calder. No more
just
Calder.
Wood now.
Yeah, I think she got like a divorce.
JoJo
or some
Wood.
Shit.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's JoJo Wood
my
now
girl's back.
versus Luana Carolina.
Oh, Mr.
Now.
Neville, they used to call her Mr. Neville.
Oh, come on.
Oy.
Now, then we have Jake Hadley versus Malcolm Gordon. That's
Okay.
a fucking banger. Make sure to watch out for these early prelim fights. Honestly, these early prelim fights are lit as
Nice.
fuck. Like, make sure everyone watches these.
All right.
Then you have Leon Murphy, of course. And then it ends with Jake Shore versus, some dude from Finland. I'm not even going to try and butcher his name. But look, the prelims are good to go. Make sure you watch every single one, including Juliana Miller, who opens up the early prelims. So that's all I got for Steven's prelims.
All right.
But now we're going to go to the main card.
Let's do it, baby.
Oh, shit. Middleweight bout.
Oy.
Marvin Vittori
Oy.
versus Roman. Dude, I can't say it. His name's Roman.
Roman. Yeah, this is the Italian dream. Marvin Vittori, baby. Marvin Vittori coming off a loss against Robert Whittaker. But, you know, he's still a solid competitor in the middleweight division. But, you know, Roman has got a lot of hype on this boy right now. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's coming
well-
off a win over Jack Hermanson.
Yeah, he's on a 4-5 win streak, by the
Oy.
way. His past 3 have all been by knockout or TKO.
Yeah, he's...
Jack Hermanson, Phil Hawes, Kyle Dukakis, and Loreno Startropoli.
all right. Yeah, I like... Roman's got some hype, but, you know, I do like the Italian dream, bro.
That's one of your guys.
He is.
I would consider him one of your guys.
Yeah, he is one of my guys. He's got some defensive flaws, man. I mean, but he's got also he's got a lot of chin and heart, and he's always going forward.
Yeah.
He's also got a great takedown. His ground game's pretty damn solid.
Yeah.
He's got some good hands.
Yeah.
It didn't work out too well against a very diverse fighter like Robert Whittaker.
Yeah.
But in Roman, it could. I'm not sure. I don't know enough about Roman to break this down, but I think Vittori's experience will win this fight. But we'll see. We'll see. What you got?
My thing is with Roman, I mean, he knocks people out. He has those hands. He has those hands. And the one thing with Vittori is, I hope he learns something from that fight with Whittaker.
Yeah.
Is to be a little more technical, a little bit.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Just a
man.
little bit more.
Yeah.
Because he's very, I don't want to say stationary, but he's a big old block of a man.
Yeah.
That is very, I'm going to move one square over.
He is
I'm going to move one square
He's
up.
stationary,
Like
he
he's
doesn't-
like, you know, let's get some movement with you. You
Yeah.
know, if I guarantee if he was to add some movement and a little more, probably put some more feints in that game, man, he could be a dangerous dude. But I feel like he's very, in some aspect, one-dimensional.
Oh, yeah. I think he's got more dimensions, but like you said, he's a little stationary. He does need to work on his movement, and like you said, needs to work on the technique. We know he's got the heart.
Yeah.
But he's got to use the brain now, right?
Exactly.
Use that fight IQ, because you can't just get tagged up all day like he did in the Robert Whittaker fight.
And not just that, and even the Israel Adesanya fight.
Yeah.
I mean, he did get him down, but he couldn't do anything with it.
He seems to struggle against high fight IQ guys.
Yeah. So,
But, I'm sorry to cut you off.
No,
here.
no, it's cool.
But when you see him against a monster like Costa, you got to get all respect for Vittori. He put in 5 rounds against that boy and won, and just took the hardest shots he could take from any man, and he still hung in there and put put Costa down, baby.
I mean, dude, I don't even like to bring up that Costa fight because it was such a shit show. Dude, it was just like Costa weighed in way overweight, and then it was like a light heavyweight fight. It's just like this fight. I don't even know what to do with this.
But it gives you.
It was a good fight. Don't get me wrong.
Great fight, and it has to give you respect towards Vettori to take on Costa at his biggest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for him not to back out of that, I gotta give the guy props. But Roman, it seems very dangerous. You know, according to the stats right now, he's
100%.
He's on the kill streak, and he just beat Jack Hermansson, who's no joke.
And he is still the underdog.
Ooh, well, I don't blame it. Vittori's pretty high ranked. He's probably top 5 still.
So let's cut it dry.
Yeah.
Who do you got?
I got Vettori, babe. I'm gonna go Italian Dream. I have faith in him. I think the Whitaker fight will teach him a lot. It's a hell of a fight to learn from. And Roman's got to prove himself in this one. This is a great big step up for the guy. If he takes out Vettori, it's gonna be hard to deny the man, right?
So, I think I've been pretty hot with my picks ever since I stopped betting.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know, so you lost $5 to me versus Merab and Jan.
We don't need to talk about that.
That's what I thought, baby.
We don't need to talk about that.
I'm going Roman.
Oy.
I think Roman's gonna, because even in the Whitaker fight, Vettori was trying to take him down, but didn't.
Right.
I feel like Roman's takedown defense is probably going to be good enough to keep him standing up. Because honestly, he's not Vettori. He's not going to try too hard to get him down. I think he's going to be too prideful. He's going to stand and bang. And I think Roman's going to put his eyes out.
Ah, man. Well,
Yeah.
You're hopping on that hype train, huh?
Let's
go, baby.
Let's
go. Good way to start the card. Who we got next, bro?
Now, this fight, like I said, there's 3 chick fights that were solid. We talked about 2 of them already. Jennifer Maia versus Casey O'Neill. Now, this fight was on the prelims previously, but they moved it up to the main card. Now, if you don't know about Casey O'Neill, she is excuse the term, she's a bad motherfucking bitch, homie.
Damn.
Watch the fuck out. 9-0. 9-0. She is getting it.
She's don't mind me asking, who she just last fight?
Now, her last fight was... Hold on, give me 1 second.
Because Jennifer Maia, I know is pretty solid herself. She is. Even though she fought Valentina for the belt, didn't succeed, but did have some success in that fight.
Yeah,
with the ground, and she's pretty solid on the ground.
So she lost versus Valentina, then she won against Jessica Ai, then she lost against Caitlin Chukagian. I could never say her name. Truhagen. And then she lost to Manon Verrat.
This is Jennifer Maia?
Yes. So, and then she won just now. Her last win was Maria Moroz.
Okay.
And then we have Casey O'Neill, 9-0. Her last fight was the retirement fight of Roxanne Modafferi.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah. So after that,
that's a hard win, man. Roxanne's game.
Yeah, exactly. And she honestly, Roxanne retired after that.
Yeah.
But Casey O'Neill, she had like some health issues, this and that. She got sick, this and that. So she's been out for a little bit. This is her first fight back.
Cool.
So this just I'm not trying to like upplay this shit, but I'm really excited to see Casey O'Neill fight.
Well,
really excited.
I'm excited. You're excited,
dude. Because I'm a fan of the chick fights. I'm a fan of the chick fights.
We know. The MMA neighborhood.
I look. Someone's got to be a fan. Yeah. I like them. I like them. Sometimes, in my opinion, the chick fights save the cards.
Well, we just had a brilliant, amazing chick fight from Valentina.
Hell yeah, we did.
You know, unfortunately, she lost, but, you know, Alexa Grasso did work. It was a great fight for both girls. And
Alexa Grasso.
Hopefully, we get a taste of that in this one, man. It'd be nice.
I'm thinking Casey O'Neill. Just hands down. Dude, I'm so excited to see Casey O'Neill.
I'll join your side on that one. I think Jennifer Maia, she's great on the ground. I'm not sure about the stand-up.
She's been a little more inconsistent, especially coming off 2 losses versus Caitlin and then Manon Verrat. I mean, Verrat she's a beast alone, and she lost. Both the decisions, and her last one was also a decision. It doesn't really put too much stock for me, to go for it.
Casey O'Neill seems to be
Casey O'Neill. She's Roxanne, decision split. Antonio Shevchenko, sister of Valentina,
nice.
TKO'd. You know what I'm saying? She submitted the last one, then TKO'd Shannon Dobson. You know what I'm saying? She's a beast.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going for with that one.
All right, well, we'll go for Casey O'Neill to see what she gets.
Oh, yeah, we will. And then, now we're going to go for not go for it. Now we're going to talk about Gunnar Nelson versus Brian Barberina.
Oh, Gunny's back.
The Gunny.
It's been quite a while since we've seen Gunnar Nelson enter that octagon, man. But I've always been a fan of the Gunny, man. He's cool, man.
I wouldn't say I'm a fan. He's cool. He has
the most stoic personality ever. If he wins, he's like, yes, I win. If he loses, he's like, yes, I lost. Nothing, a lot of personality to the guy. But, man, his striking is awesome. He's got a great karate stance. He's trained with my boy McGregor. He's one of the famous training partners.
There it is,
He's one of the famous training partners for my boy McGregor. He's helping out a lot with his ground and his technique. But, yeah, Gunny's also known. He's brilliant on the ground. He's a fucking black belt jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
He will tap your ass if it hits there. But he's taking on a very barbaric Brian Barberina.
Yeah,
who's just always game.
The man that doesn't do well on the ground.
Oh, yeah, this might be the route to victory for Gunny. But I have a feeling it's going to be a stand-up battle at first.
Yeah, because I don't think Gunnar Nelson can get Brian down.
Mate, I think get anybody down.
I don't think he could get him down.
I think he's pretty...
Brian's too strong. I feel like he's strength-wise, Brian is way stronger than Gunnar.
He's a brute, man. He's a brute.
Dude, this was a fucking savage.
We know for a fact Brian Barberina, his main thing is he got volume. This dude will throw 1,000 elbows at you in 3 rounds, Yeah. So Brian Barberina's got this cardio, this pretty godlike. He's got crazy volume. But, he also lacks defense, and his technique is not as sharp either. I think Gunnar's got the technique on him. He could throw some straight shots. I think Gunny can drop this boy with some straight shooters, man.
Really?
Yeah, I'm liking Gunny in this one. He's more sharp on the feet, and if it does hit the ground, we already know who's got it.
Yeah. So I agree. I agree with you with that. But do you really think Gunnar Nelson gonna be able to take Brian Barberina down?
I don't know if he's gonna need it. I think he's
really.
I'm thinking he might more of like a drop him.
What?
Drop him.
No.
Yeah.
Shit.
I think Gunny's gonna hit him with that shot. Drop Brian Barberina on his ass and then take the neck, baby. And we're gonna have a rear naked choke, 2nd round submission. That's what my bet is on this one. Let us know. Damn. I got Gunny, baby. I can't wait to see his return, man.
I can't wait for you to be wrong. Can't wait for you to be wrong, baby. Dude, Brian Barberina's gonna fuck this dude up.
Dude, I had him for the Robbie Lawler fight. I think I had him, but he's been doing good. But did he lose his last fight?
RDA.
RDA he lost against
Rafael Dos Anjos.
Dos Anjos made him human again, right?
Submission. A neck crank.
Oh, I can see deja vu coming.
No,
he's good, but when he gets to a high level fucking guy. I don't know.
But see, that's the difference. I don't see Gunnar Nelson taking him down. I don't
think he will either. I think he'll drop him.
Gunnar Nelson's got to. Obviously, he's a huge underdog. But
Gunnar Nelson or Brian?
Brian.
Yeah, for a good reason.
But
he's sloppy. He's sloppy.
He's a brute, but hopefully he learns something from the RDA fight.
Yeah,
that he will work on his takedown defense.
Yeah, and he's just he got the dad bod going in there. He's a great guy.
Hey,
but
leave the dad bods alone, baby. Man. Sorry, not all of us could be on keto and a low carb diet.
It's not that, baby. I just think it gets him so far, man. When he gets to these high level guys, kind of like in a Vittori situation. Brian Barberina's got to work his technique out, man. But honestly, I love his clinch game. When he gets in that clinch and he starts throwing elbows, it's fun to watch, man. He's always entertaining. Yeah, and I think this is gonna be a banger, baby.
Yeah, this is gonna be a banger fight. And I'm just a pretext. I never go for Brian Barberina, and this is the first time I'm going to.
Going, man.
And I think Brian Barberina is going to TKO this motherfucker hardcore.
I want to see Gunny's reaction at the end when he just doesn't say nothing. He just nods.
Because he's going to be still out.
He's a hard man to put out, baby.
Yeah, we're going to find out.
We are going to find out.
And now.
UFC 286, baby.
Now we're going to,
Come on! Let's go, baby. We got two of the baddest lightweights in the world. Woo. We got Justin, the highlight. Gaethje taking on Rafael Fiziev. This is insane, boys. This is what Stephen Light says, the meat and potatoes. This is it, baby. Gaethje is just a killer of all killers, bro. Wow. He always puts on a show. His name is deserved. He is the highlight. But he is now taking on a man who is just devastating as him in the striking department. Yes. Rafael Fiziev is a monster to deal with, bro. Yes. He's a fucking monster, man.
He's a beast.
He's a Muay Thai specialist. And just to say, I gotta say, because Michael Chandler even spoke highly about Rafael, saying Rafael's the best striker he's ever seen striking on the planet. So
yeah, and that's got to hold some weight.
It's got to, man. Coming from Chandler, he wouldn't say it for nothing, you know.
I mean, because Chandler knocks motherfuckers out too.
Yeah,
people like. There's a lot of, I don't want to say casuals, but there's a lot of people that are not privy to his previous tenure at Bellator.
Right.
He knocked out the last two people as champion. He was a Bellator champion for a good minute.
He was. He's a savage.
Yeah, dude. Michael Chandler. So if Michael Chandler says this dude's solid striking,
pay attention.
Fucking recognize.
Raphael's already proved it. He's coming off some major wins. He hasn't lost yet in UFC. He's doing great. He's on a great streak. And he's killing everybody they put in front of him, man.
Yeah, he just KO'd RDA this last fight.
And Barbarina just got messed up by him. And this guy's a lightweight, bro. So, I mean, dude, Raphael, I'm on this hype train right now. But I love Gaethje. This is a hard one to pick, man.
I know. For you, because you're a Gaethje guy.
Yeah, I even had Gaethje, I think, in the Chandler fight, even though I love Chandler.
Yeah. I mean, I had Chandler.
Dude, that was a fight of the year fight. It was fucking incredible.
Fight of the fucking decade.
Yeah, insane. And I expect nothing less in this one. We're talking fight of the night here, guaranteed,
100%,
boys.
100%.
This could be a main event on any card, you know, itself. It's amazing. And I'm glad because Raphael's been calling out Gaethje.
And Gaethje's been ducking.
He's been ducking, but now it's time, baby. He's answered the call. And he's going to show up UFC 286 as the co-main event. He's taking on the baddest motherfucker, dude. Raphael is on his way for that title run. He's on the title. This is his chance. If he gets past Gaethje, he could very well be next in line after Dariush and Oliveira. But he's right there knocking on that title door, bro.
Yeah, he'll be second up because the Charles Oliveira and Dariush fight, which is, I believe, in the next pay-per-view, 287, I think he's the next one up.
Right behind these guys. And well-deserved, man. I mean, this is going to be a banger. Gaethje looked good in his last fight, though. He did make some adjustments against Chandler. He wasn't so reckless as he was in prior fights. I think he's starting to calm down the Homer Simpson vibe, and he's starting to put his hands together a little tighter and not being so reckless. It could help. He's going to need to do this against Raphael.
Well, that's his last win. His last fight was Charles Oliveira.
Oh, really? So he beat Chandler.
He beat Chandler
and then lost
fought,
to Oliveira. So he hasn't fought since then.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Well, it didn't work well against Oliveira.
It did not. Well, because look, the thing is, everyone, including you, may I remind you that Justin Gaethje was the hardest hitting lightweight.
Yeah.
But we saw Charles Oliveira outstrike him. Not fuck the outstriking. He laid him out.
Yeah.
He dropped him.
He hurt him early.
Hard. And guess what? Him. Charles Oliveira's got them hands. You know what I'm saying? When Charles Oliveira's on, he's on. And everyone's got to be, you know, trying to keep him in check. But it's hard to. Is he going to be able to check Rafael Fiziev? I don't fucking think so. I don't think so. I think Justin Gaethje is he's a little much too not adapting to the times.
Oh, you don't think he's been evolving correctly?
No, I don't think so.
I think he had some evolving in the Chandler fight and then lost it against the Oliveira fight. Didn't do the same. You know, so maybe he is kind of stagnant at the moment, you know. But we can't take away the experience Gaethje has inside the octagon. This guy's put on some of the greatest fights inside the UFC, and he's gone against Dustin Poirier, Eddie Alvarez, Michael Chandler, Michael Johnson, all these guys he's had wars with. Tony Ferguson. This guy's been taking on the best of the best. Charles Oliveira, all of them, right?
No.
Even Khabib. He's fought them all, man.
Yes.
So experience-wise, Gaethje's been there, done that. Is Raphael going to be able to show him something new he hasn't seen before that's going to be able to give Raphael advantage? I don't know.
Now, who do you got? Who do you got in this co-main event?
Hey, this one's been hard, man.
I know it's hard for you. I know it is hard for you.
This is hard. Honestly, I hate to say this, but I'm going to go for Raphael.
I did not expect
that.
that.
Him, dude. He's a brilliant striker. If you really watch him, he's so clean and technical, and his Muay Thai is just so nice. And for Gaethje, he cracks hard, man, but he's still got that Homer Simpson in him.
Yeah.
And it's not as clean as Raphael. I think that the cleanness of Raphael is going to catch Gaethje, going to hurt. I think he's going to hurt Gaethje and maybe even finish Gaethje in the third round. I think this is going to be an all-out brawl, though, man.
100% Raphael is going to fug this dude up.
Yeah.
100%. I don't see this going any other way. I mean, everyone likes to really parade around Justin's leg kicks. I mean, he does kick hard, but I don't think that's going to be his savior for this fight.
It's a good, it's a good factor, though.
It is a good factor, but I don't see the hit that outlying trait of Justin, his leg kicks, cornering Rafael Fiziev at all.
I think the leg kicks will be a good factor, but I'm sure once Rafael feels them, he's going to start putting pressure on Gaethje, and I think that's what's going to... He's going to start taking over. If he gets leg kicked, he's going to put on it harder so he doesn't take more damage.
And I think, especially when they get into the dirty boxing range, I mean, I don't see Justin doing good.
Man, well, look, this thing, Justin's a tank, man. He could take damage and give it.
But he got dropped by Charles Oliveira.
Everybody's been getting dropped by the kid, all right? You can't take him out for that.
He's calling him a kid.
Yeah. Charles Oliveira, man. He's been getting lucky. Let's just be honest. The guy got lucky a lot.
Whoa!
He got lucky a lot.
Whoa! Okay. You're a bunch of sour grapes right now, and I don't even want to eat you right now.
Okay, you don't have to.
Come on, baby.
You don't have to. Just take a bite, though. Take a bite. Dude. Gaethje, he's the highlight for a reason. This guy, he's not going to go out easy, man. And Rafael, even if he hits him good, Gaethje's going to come back, man. It's never. I can't say it's gonna be an easy fight for Rafael. This is a coin toss, in my opinion, because you never know how Rafael's gas is gonna be against a guy like Gaethje, who's gonna keep coming at you.
Yeah.
So I mean, is Rafael gonna be able to?
But it's not. He's not facing Tony Ferguson. He's not facing Tony Ferguson.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? It's a completely different.
Well,
fight.
he's got a real clean striker he's going against.
Yeah, and technicality wise.
Yeah,
technical wise. Rafael Fiziev, I am always 9 times out of 10 going to go for the technical fighter because I know for a fact they will win. They have the ability and the tools to do it.
Yeah.
Now, Justin is a brawler 2.0, I would like to say. He's a brawler 2.0. He's not so much a brawler like a Chuck Liddell. Right. But he has some sense to him, which makes him a 2.0.
Yeah.
Now, in this day and age, I don't see him lasting too much longer. And if he happens to beat Rafael, it's going to be a lucky strike.
I was about to say, this might be a battle of chins, my friend. We might see it it might not come down to the technique. It might come down to that chin. If he does kid him just right, Rafael could go out, you know?
Yeah.
He does. Gaethje's got the power. He's got the heart. Is he going to be able to, is his chin going to hang up in there?
Yeah.
You know, because we've seen him be on these crazy battles like Poirier and Alvarez, and it's so back and forth, but then he ends up getting cracked. Like in the 4th round, he'll lose, you know. But this is a 3-rounder. It's going to go a lot faster.
And I think that bodes well with Rafael.
It does. It does.
I truly do. I think Rafael, he's going to be too fast for him.
Yeah.
He's going to be too fast for him. Yeah. I think Justin will try those leg kicks, but he's going to get checked or dodged.
The check is going to be there, man. Rafael's
I don't see Rafael losing this fight. Truly,
I don't either. But like you said, if the chin, if he gets caught with something, it could easily.
But see, if they get in a dogfight in the pocket, Rafael.
I don't know.
Rafael fucking L is going to end this shit.
Very smart. I think Rafael needs to be very smart in this fight because if he does allow Gaethje to crack him one good time, man, it could change the tide, baby.
Yeah.
So, but you got Rafael, I got Rafael.
Yeah, I got Rafael. I think you said 3rd round finish.
Yeah, I'll go 3rd round.
I'm going to go, honestly, you know what? 1st round.
Expect this to be a war.
First round, Rafael's going to finish in the 1st round.
Damn, haven't seen that yet. We'll see. Expect this to be nothing less than a war, baby. And speaking of wars, it's time for the main event of the evening. We have Leon Edwards, the current welterweight champion of the world, taking on Usman for the 3rd time, baby. This is the trilogy. This is for all the marbles.
Yeah.
They're 1-1. Yeah. And as we all know, Leon Edwards is coming off this most spectacular knockout ever, at least from last year that we've ever seen.
It's one of the biggest ones.
Yeah, one of the biggest
in a championship fight.
Yeah, and one of the greatest comebacks.
Yeah,
because he was losing this fight pretty badly, and out of nowhere, one shot. Headshot kill, dude. It was
bang,
insane. It woke up our friend Anthony out of his deep sleep. That's how crazy it was.
Yeah,
because we were all snoozing in it, and Leon Edwards woke us up with a bang.
Dude, I mean, he set it up so good. Rewatching it, he set it up so good.
His coach calls it too in the corner. The coach says it right when he says it. He fucking throws it and boom, it's over.
Yeah.
It's all over. Dude, it was crazy. Dude. It's all over. It was insane. Everybody was shook, dude. Everybody was shook. The reactions are priceless,
shook ones,
bro.
Man.
The reactions are priceless. Now, it's hard to it's hard to analyze that fight and go into this one because Usman was winning this. Usman was winning this fight handily.
Now, it was, what, 4-0 or 3-1?
Because the first round, Edwards had a takedown. The first takedown
that's right. So
Usman's,
it's 3-1.
Yeah.
You know, so, I mean, that's the biggest question. Can Leon Edwards...
Can lightning strike twice?
Yeah.
Ooh, now,
I like that.
Yeah, baby. I mean, I don't think it will go like that again. You know, I don't think we're going to get that famous head kick again.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to give Edwards a shit ton of confidence going into this one, man.
Yeah. And I don't think Usman's going to want to try and wrestle him too much.
Really? I think the opposite. I think he's going to go straight for it, bro.
We seen him try to wrestle him in the first fight, the second fight, and it didn't really pan out well.
Well, he had success. I thought the problem was in that first.
He didn't really, did he? Did he have success?
Round, yeah, he's owning him in the ground department. The fifth round, I thought his problem was he wasn't
But he wasn't
wrestling.
doing anything with it.
Yeah, it wasn't much damage, but he was wearing him out. I thought the problem was in the fifth round that Usman discontinued his wrestling and stood there too long to get hit. You know, if I was him, I would just be constantly trying to take him down like your boy Merab and all that. You know? Like
you're
go
just
for
salty.
takedowns. Go for takedowns because Usman, that's your game, bro. Why are you going to stand and bang with one of the best strikers in the division?
Whoa! You're calling Leon Edwards the best striker in the division?
One of them.
One of them.
Yeah, he's definitely.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you got
wow.
him. You got one.
I'm shocked to hear that.
Boy. You got a couple high level strikers in that division, and Edwards is one of them.
Yeah.
And you know, you got the 2-piece and the soda from Masvidal. But we can talk about that after this fight. But, you know, I this is a hard one to pick as well, man.
Yeah, very hard. Very difficult.
Because you got Usman's already got he had it in the bag, man. He had that in the bag.
I mean, and Leon Edwards technically hasn't lost since the last time he fought Kamaru Usman,
which makes it even more beautiful.
2015.
Yeah, which makes the whole thing even more beautiful because his last loss was Usman, and then he beats Usman for the belt
with a head kick knockout.
So I mean, beat that
story. It was a bullet moment versus Just Guy.
Oh yeah,
it's 100%. It's just like kick. That. It was intense.
Yeah, he couldn't ask for a better finish at all. But I think this one, it's even more competitive. I think these guys are going to be really competitive in this fight, man.
Yeah.
I think Usman is going to try to grapple heavy a lot.
I honestly, thinking about the first fight right now, it's kind of strange that Usman was holding back so much on his stand-up. He wasn't so much in the pocket, in the game, in the stand-up, in the striking, like he was versus Masvidal or Gilbert Burns.
True.
You know what I'm saying? It was very interesting. Or even Colby.
Yeah.
He, for some reason...
He's respecting Leon Edwards.
Yeah, but out of all Gilbert Burns, Masvidal, you're going to try and take down and ground and pound this dude, which you didn't even do? Like he really was holding back a lot, and I hope maybe that's the X factor I would say for Usman for me is don't be so afraid to get in there,
to get dirty with
it. You know what I'm saying?
Put pressure on him.
I think if he was to get dirty and put pressure on him like he did with when he won the title from Robbie Lawler, get in there. You know what I'm saying? Fuck him up.
Tyron Woodley.
Thank you.
Get in there, put the pressure, don't let him breathe. You're absolutely right, because guess what? How did he lose this fight? He gave Edwards the time and space.
Exactly.
And he took advantage of
the distance. He definitely took advantage of it.
So even in the fifth round, last minute, you ain't safe, baby.
Yeah.
You got to keep it going.
Yeah.
You got to keep that pace on him all 25 minutes of this fight. And you don't, one shot kill, baby.
Exactly.
That's all it takes. So Usman's got to be very careful of giving Edwards any time and range to set anything up. He's got to pressure the hell out of this guy.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't, Edwards will start picking him apart.
And exactly. He was really respecting the distance and giving Leon Edwards, like we said, the time and space.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know. You had him, everyone had him 3-0, 3-1 on the rounds in the second fight.
Yeah.
His cardio still didn't look bad.
No, yeah.
He was still good to go.
I think he got a little cocky that he had in the bag, kind of started coasting that fifth fucking round, and it cost him, man. He wasn't putting the pressure like he was in the last three.
Cody Garbrandt versus Trevon Jones.
Yeah, recently. Just kind of just giving that fifth round to the, it's like, I don't got to risk nothing. But guess what? That's what cost you everything.
Exactly. And that's the problem. When people start coasting, they feel safe, comfortable. They feel like they could just play defensive and not have to worry about nothing. But the thing is with that, the same thing we saw with the Cody Garbrandt versus Trevon Jones fight, the same thing we saw in the second fight with Usman and Edwards, the playing safe can backfire
Big
heavily.
time. He's not giving the guy plenty of time to read you and set something up, and that's exactly what happened, man.
Exactly.
So the more you can come at him like your guy boy Merab, you don't let him think. You just keep coming, and they don't get time to do anything special like this happened.
Exactly. He shut down Peter Yan.
I think Usman's gonna have I think he knows this, right?
Does he?
I think he's gonna come in with a very different game plan.
He feels pretty. He feels pretty arrogant and full of himself a little bit to me.
I think he thinks it was a lucky Hail Mary shot,
I think
and that he still believes he's probably the better fighter.
Do you think he's going to change strategy?
I think
I'm going to be 100%. Do you honestly think he's going to change strategy?
This is what I think. Honestly, he's going to be vintage snoozman. We're going to see vintage snoozman. This is going to be nothing but clinch work. He's going to hold the motherfucker all day, and Leon Edwards is going to do a great job at separating and getting space. He's going to have to work for space, and Usman's not going to let him. So I think Usman's going to go right back to the snoozman ways and have to make this an ugly, boring fight to win it. And Edwards is going to have to really break clinch anytime he gets close. He's really going to have to do a great job of just separating, and just not allowing Usman to implement that game.
Okay, so who do you got? Who do you got, baby? Who do you got?
I'm going for Leon Edwards,
What
baby.
the
Let's go, baby.
No.
Let the lightning hit twice. I want to see Usman get sparked, son. I want him done. I don't want to hear about him no more. I'm tired of him snoozing the fucking division. I'm done with him. Always been done with him. I don't care for him. I'm sorry, Trevor Whitman, but dude, I'm down for Edwards hitting this boy again, man. Let's do it. I like that win. That was nice. I like that kick.
You pulled a me just now.
Oh, yeah,
you were
man.
talking him up.
Oh, yeah,
you were
man.
talking Usman up, and then you just went Edwards.
Yeah, baby, let's go, dude.
Bro,
let's see that kick again. Let's jab him. I want to see some punches. I want to get him hurt. I want Usman to get. You know what I want to see? I want to see this be more of a one-sided fight for Edwards, so he can definitively say, "Hey, I'm better than this guy."
No, yeah.
I want him to turn the tide and actually put some pressure on Usman. And crack him up, tack him up, and make it look and just beat the shit out of Usman, man.
Now, see, we have the same conclusion, but different paths to that conclusion.
Okay.
You see it being very boring and very wrestle heavy for Usman.
Snoozman, yeah.
I do for Snoozman. Yes. I don't.
Okay. What do you think he's gonna do?
His pride's hurt. His pride's hurt.
Oh man.
His pride is fucking hurt. He got knocked out.
So you think he's trying to prove a point?
Oh yeah, he's gonna try to prove a point with his philosophical ass. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna try and really put the hurting on Edwards. He's gonna pressure him. Stand up. Stand up. He's not going to give him that distance. And now we're going to truly see what Edwards can do with being close to Usman, not being let to be like, I'm going to fill him out a little bit in the fifth round with 2 minutes left. No. That's not going to happen. We're going to see Usman pressure him. I agree with that point, but I don't see him being wrestle heavy.
You think he's going to try to box him with pressure box?
He's going to do a Masvidal.
You think he's going to just pressure box?
He's going to pressure box.
I think he's going to be in for a rude awakening if he does that. I think Leon is a perfect counter fighter, and that's not going to be a smart move if Usman implements that kind
that's
of strategy.
what I feel like, dude. Honestly, because I feel like if that was me and I got knocked out like that and I took him down, I was winning 3-1 round wise, and I still lost. And I got knocked out, even though after I took the beating in the first round versus Gilbert Burns. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's possible to beat, but I feel like his pride's in the way. And I don't think he's able to negate
Put that to the side?
Yeah, I don't think he's
going to. Man.
I don't see this is
it could be
my opinion.
Might be right.
My opinion.
You think he's going to be a cocky motherfucker?
Yeah.
Go in there and try to take Edwards' head off of his hands.
Yup.
I mean, you might be right, but I think
100%.
I think if he gets tagged though, doing that game plan like you're saying, he's gonna go straight to the wrestling. You know,
I'm not saying he's not gonna not wrestle.
Right.
He's gonna throw in some takedowns. But you're saying a takedown heavy, whole fight boring.
Right.
You know what I predicted versus Gamrot.
Yeah.
Versus Turner.
Right. And we didn't get that. Yeah, you're right.
We didn't get that. Yeah. I'm predicting
an ugly
very
fucking match.
Yes.
Get ugly with it.
And I think I think Edwards is gonna fucking knock this dude out again. He's gonna knock him out again, and then we're not finally, it's not like I've been hoping for it, but we're gonna see the downfall, the down spiral of Usman.
Really?
Yep. This is the turning point. The turning point was the head kick, but this is gonna be the stamp looked licked in the envelope, and he's gonna send it in the mail.
I mean, do you think it'd be enough to retire him if he lost again? I mean, what else was what else does he have to prove? He kind of beat everybody else in the division, though. You know, it's like,
what if he moved up?
It's pretty small for that. I mean, actually, middleweight.
Motherfucker, he was talking about
You're
fighting
right.
Blackowicz.
Nah, you're right.
Dude, he could move up.
He could.
If he lost, let him move up. I would say move up. If you're so.
I think you'd get worked by Whitaker, though. Like, you know, the top 3 guys.
Dude, imagine that. Usman versus Whitaker. I'm
hot.
actually really excited for that.
I'd watch it.
Hell yeah, you would.
But damn, we are counting him out, bro.
I mean,
we are completely counting out. He used to be pound for pound best before he lost to Edwards. I mean, I don't know. It's just hard to see how he comes back from a loss.
But something happens when you get knocked out like that, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We've seen it a few times before.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't think look, I could be grasping at straws here.
Yeah.
But I don't see him being able to
what if he goes
overcome
in there,
this.
just takes Edwards down, submits him. He's like, I told you he wasn't better than me, motherfuckers. Like, I told you. You know?
Well, then look. Okay, fine.
And we had a fluke win. We had a fluke fucking lightning the bottle win.
I don't see that happening, though.
Yeah.
I truly don't.
Edwards-
Because Edwards did great on his back against him.
He did. He had success in the first round. He took Usman down for his first time in his career.
And I think, was it a reversal?
No, he went for Usman clinched up and then he foot swept him.
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yes. Usman tried the foot sweep him.
Usman went for a clinch, like a body lock clinch, and then Edwards did kind of reverse by putting a leg behind him and tripping him.
Yes.
So
you know what I'm saying? Edwards does have the tools. I just don't see Usman winning this one.
Yeah, and one more thing
I think his
pride.
the pride comes before the fall.
One more thing to point out is Edwards was losing confidence in that second fight against Usman. And in that 5th round, he had that pep talk, you know?
Yeah.
So I think coming in this one, Edwards is not going to need the pep talk. He's got the confidence. He won.
Yeah.
You already know he's going to knock this dude out.
He knocked him out
So I think
hard.
that's going to play a lot in his mind, in the mental advantage. He's going to come in with a lot more confidence and be more relaxed to throw more shit.
Exactly.
You know, so I think Usman's in for a long night.
Yeah.
And he better get wrestle heavy because he's going to get knocked out if he doesn't.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Shit.
But let us know in main event. We want to know your guys' picks on the main event of the evening because, you know, there's a lot to talk about on this one. It's a hot card. We got that Rafael Jakesy. I can't stop thinking about it. I can't wait for that fucking fight, bro.
And just be like, leave in the comments, Devin, I can't believe you're going against your boy, Justin Gaethje.
It's a tough one,
and
baby.
Steven, stop hyping up the girl fight so much because no one really cares. But that's your opinion. That's your opinion.
We give Steve some
I
pom-poms
like the
over
girl fights. Fuck you.
We give some pom-poms over here.
I like the chick fights, bro. They fucking save the card sometimes. But guess what?
It's rare, but
we don't know that shit unless you don't leave comments.
Yeah.
Now, here we are. But where can they follow us on the YouTube, Devin?
They can follow us at MMA Neighborhood.
And where can they on the IG?
The MMA Neighborhood _Graham.
And guess what? Like, comment, subscribe, do all that cool shit. Because guess what? It's not the MMA Neighborhood without you. I'm Steven.
I'm Danny.
And we will see you all after UFC 286.